How y'all doing? This UFM Custom Creations. I'm coming out with my new line, Sfmo. Alright? It stands for Soul Family Members Only. That's my family. That's my blood. And even with my blood, that's earthly. They ain't got really nothing to do with nothing. Cause my blood is not thicker than water. My soul is thicker than blood. Your soul's gonna last forever. So that's what I'm trying to get with my soul family. That's the only part, that soul family is my only members that I want in my family. Soul families, members only. All right? That's how we rocking. That's how we living. Let me tell you another issue I got, or another situation, how I look at things. When it comes down to marriage, people always think that, hey, I'm supposed to go find a wife, I'm supposed to go find a husband, or whatever like that, and get married to him, and start a family, and all that situation. But I don't believe in that. I told you, the devil always try to take what God took, what God made, the laws that God made, and try to reverse it and try to put in confusion. But I'm going to check this out. My soul was created and made by the Most High, by God. It was in heaven. It was with Him. My spirit and my soul was with God. Before my mama and my daddy even thought about making a baby. Okay? Now, when my mother and my father, they did their thing to make this physical body, my spirit was already made. I was already at home with God. Now, when that situation happened, my spirit came down from God and came with the body that my father and my mother, my earthly father and my mother made. That's two things becoming one. That's a marriage, isn't it? When two become one. When two become one. That's a marriage. And nobody can separate the two. Nobody can take their spirit out and their soul out of their own body and live. That's why I believe when it comes the life of a marriage, when two things become one. When I die, what happens? This body gonna stay right here where it was created at. And my spirit gonna go back home to God. Home, sweet home. I can't wait to go back. This life on this earth was nothing but trials and tribulations. It was a whole test. It was a transition into learning how to really love, really how to forgive. And you got to do constant forgiveness in this life when we are on this earth. But I know I'm an alien. I'm not from here, right? We all ain't from here. The animals ain't from here. The trees the tree have life. But when the tree died, it crumbled down. But the life that was gone, that was in that tree is gone. Gone back to where it was created at. That's a divorce. Your death. Your death is the divorce. Your body gonna stay here and your spirit gonna go back home. That is marriage to me. And I really think that the devil confused everybody into thinking that they got to find another person to connect with. I'm just speaking a little stuff of an introvert. I have a lot of time with myself, and I have a lot of time, so I talk to God a lot. We have conversations. Always wonder why. Why, God? Why I'm in a dysfunctional family? Why was I in a family that really didn't even want me? You know, my father had sex with my mother, but then when I was born, he left. They didn't want me. You know what I'm saying? They didn't. They wasn't one. You don't see a shark asking God why he ain't a shrimp. You won't see an octopus asking God why he ain't a hawk. They just live the life that God gave them. Because they know this ain't their final destination. They know this is just a transition to go to another place. We are aliens. We not from this planet. I know I ain't. I'm coming to terms with that. I'm in search of my soul family. I know it's somebody out there got genuine, real love for me. You know, all the choices that I made was my choices. That ain't what God had for me. I chose a woman. But that ain't what God had for me. I thought that was what I was supposed to do here. Supposed to get a woman, marry her, have kids, and everything was gonna be all right, right? Nah. Well, my situation ain't work out like that. Still trying to find and love myself. Self-love, self-care. You gotta take care of the temple, because the temple is the temple. The temple. What are these? These are your temples. This is what God talks to you with. He talks to you in here. This is what controls this flesh. Your body don't tell your mind what to do. Your mind tell your body what to do. I tell y'all straight up, this is life. This life that I chose, the mistakes I made in it. The choices I made. God give you free will. Every day he wake you up, he give you a choice and a chance. And he talk to you. That's your intuition. Your intuition is always right. It is never wrong. When you second guess your intuition, that's when the mistakes happen. I know I gotta learn how to stay in tune to my first mind, my intuition, that gut feeling. You know, you got that gut feeling that it turn in you, it turn in you, it turn in you. That's God talking to you. Had to learn to listen to that. And when I started listening to my gut feeling and my instincts, I seen that everybody ain't like it. Cause they like, why you just don't go with the program? Why you just don't go along on what I'm telling you? Say, cause that's fake love. That's a lie. Just like my mom and them and my daddy, whatever. My guardians on this earth told me it was a Santa Claus. Ain't no Santa Claus out here. I am a truth seeker. I only want the truth. And I know the truth hurts. Just imagine this here, man. Straight up. Everybody been lied to. Your mama, your daddy been lying to you your whole life. Telling you you gotta go to church. You gotta go do this. You gotta go do that. Nah. No. God taught you. You don't gotta go to a physical building. Remember I told you. Everything on this earth is fake. It's flawed. That's cap. Gotta start listening to your intuition. Your intuition is always right. I don't know about y'all, but I told y'all I'm a truth seeker. I'm finna seek the truth till the day I die, to my divorce day. God already knew what I was gonna go through before I even came to this land. Before my body was made. So he knew what he put on my back. He knew I could take that. He knew I was going to find the truth. He knew I was going to seek it out. I wasn't just going to go with the program. You hear me? You feel me? Straight up, man. UFM Custom Creations. That's what it stands for. You feel me. That's the movement that I'm about. They call me Akko Jojo. I'm awkward. I'm Aki. I do not do what other people do. I stay in my lane. I run my own race. And I keep my own pace. I don't race with nobody. I'm good. Y'all always think that rabbit win the race. But that turtle keep his pace. And he won that race. Check the story. Yeah. And see, I always overlook myself. I always put myself down. Because I was never in sync with everybody else. You get what I'm saying? I always felt over there. You feel me? But not God put me in that place like that because he knew that I was gonna be okay, Joseph. You over there. You stay on that side. You okay? You not crazy? You good. You good. I wanted you to feel that. So you can start stepping up and start truth seeking. See, I'm a chain breaker. When the partner that I chose, I had a gut feeling that she was not for me. But I second guessed it, and look, she threw me down. She took me down that road. But she ain't know. Before her, I was in the valley, in the shadow of death with God. And he already showed me, look at brother, what she finna bring upon you, it ain't nothing. You gonna supersede that. You gonna elevate off of that. The only way you can elevate is you separate. And when you separate, you gotta isolate. And when you isolate, you gotta shut up. Cause silence and listening. Listen is the same word. The letters are just moved around. Check it out. Silent and listen. It's the same word. The letters are just moved around. You can't hear if you talking. So you gotta be quiet to hear. I love the sound of silence. You hear that? That's silence. Quiet. You can think better. Everything come to you better. You start overstanding. I'm understanding what this spirit is. Just like I told y'all, you can't see the wind, but you can feel it. on another day, man. Top of the day, bottom of the night. I hope y'all have a blessed and prosperous and productive day and night. Y'all always in my prayers. That's why I'm coming out here trying to speak what I got going on in my mind. That's what I got going on. I'm a say less person. I say less and I hear more. You feel me? Oh God.